What is going on, everybody? My name is Lorenzo and this is Crypto with Lorenzo. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to today's video. As you can see, I'm going to talk about Decentraland, and I'm gonna tell you right now, it is the best metaverse cryptocurrency out right now in my opinion. And I want to explain to you why all of this, and also why for me it has the potential absolutely to reach $10, but also we are going to be able to see in 2022, if everything goes well, $20 or $30. So be ready to invest. In my opinion, I'm no financial advisor, but I will show you why for me it is important that Decentraland, in my opinion, and I will stick to it, is one of the best metaverse cryptocurrency, beating all that is, Sandbox and the others. And why is it one of the best? Because there's gonna be other new one, most very likely, that are gonna rise and are gonna solve some problems. But Decentraland is established, and Decentraland is having a great run and a great holding against the Bitcoin that is going from 39 to 35 to 36. Decentraland instead is very much staying still. And why is that? Well, there are some key factors to it, and I don't know if you've seen it or you've seen a few news. There's something behind the scene and it's a little bit of people that are involved into this reason, and I want to explain it to you why, at least as time of recording this video. Then it will be published a later day, 1 or 2 days later, so everything could change. Take this with the day that this is recorded on February the 4th, so just to have you a note when this is published. But I want to go and see, first of all, if you're new to Decentraland is a metaverse coin, and it has a gameplay, a play to earn, a Decentraland land, a metaverse where you have your avatar, you go in and you check out everything, and he has a token called Mana. This is the Decentraland token. Now, here we are on the coin market cap, of course, and it has a price of $2.60 at time of recording this video, with a market cap of nearly $5 billion, a fully diluted market cap of $5.5 billion, with a volume in the past 24 hours of over $500,000. Now, this is the charts, and this is very interesting because if you go back on Bitcoin charts, at the time that this video is recorded, 3rd, 4th of February, it is in a decline, yet Decentraland is kind of going upwards, so it is picking up. And there are very good news. Of course, it went down like every other cryptos, and especially these metaverse cryptos are very much, there, and they're very much very not stable, instead the opposite of stable. They are very much going up and down because it's such a new world. Now, as Decentraland comes into the gameplay, into the picture, there are other cryptocurrency that I do believe are very interesting, especially the smallest one we can say in terms of price being at 5 cents is Zilliqa. If you have not heard of Zilliqa yet, Zilliqa is building Metropolis, which is a metaverse for their ecosystem, which also holds and store the most loved coin, in my opinion, by myself, which is XCAD. It's in the Zilliqa ecosystem, but that will be for a later video, so stay tuned. Subscribe to the channel if you have not yet, turn the notification bell on, and leave a like to this video. If you do like Decentraland, let me know down with a like and a comment on what you think. But why is it going up, and what is the thing that is holding this coin up, and why for me it's gonna go to $10? Well, the first thing I want to go and show you is the news here. Why Metaverse play Decentraland Mana is outperforming Bitcoin and Ethereum today at time of recording. Why Metaverse Decentraland is outperforming Bitcoin? Ethereum-based virtual world platform Decentraland Mana is outperforming the wider cryptocurrency market late Monday amid Metaverse optimism. Here we have, why is it moving? Well, there are a few factors. One of these is also the people that are around it. Well, Ice Cube, probably all know who it is, unless you are very young and you have not listened to proper music. Ice Cube is a very famous rapper, and so just go and do your own research on it. But he said, want a guided tour in Decentraland? Book a date Tuesday 1st of February from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. UTC time. You'll visit the coolest show in town, Man vs. Machine, with art by Trevor Jones art, Ice Cube built by Valiant, etc. So Ice Cube was holding his own show, was holding his own guided tour in Decentraland, of course, bringing a lot of interest to the world, also the music world. People will got to know this, people have seen it, people have talked about it, so the music world is very much into Decentraland as well, which this can bring and build so much hype around it. The other thing is being the Chinese New Year. Well, there was, as we see here, a Chinese New Year carnival organized by Metaverse Labs is also taking place on Decentraland, which these are the two news that you might have not known why the price of Decentraland is so much stabilizing. So also the Chinese New Year being big, even though with all the crypto bans that they got going on over there, it is still very much super hyped right now. Metaverse and Decentraland, as we've just seen. But why, in my opinion, now let's get serious and let's talk face to face, why in my opinion it can go to $10, $20 and even more? Well, Decentraland has a lot of scalability. In compared to Sandbox is like the Bitcoin of this, and I see Metaverse, Decentraland or Mana, I see it like the Ethereum of these things, being the up and rising and fixing all the problems, especially with the gameplay that is coming out, and it is out. They are keeping on implementing new things. They are very much, guys, very updated, and they do everything that they need to do, and they have events in Decentraland. They got opportunities to invest in Decentraland. There's going to be NFT implementation in Decentraland. I've been talking to also a couple of people that they do want to bring the implementation of NFTs into Decentraland, and also it is on nearly 1 million people watch list. If you go back on CoinMarketCap, if you go back a couple of minutes in this video, you will see that in the base homepage of CoinMarketCap was in almost 1 million, I would say 800,000 watch lists. So it's also very interested by the people, and it is still cheaper than what Sandbox is, which we've seen rise it up, and also Decentraland has a very strong community behind it. So these are the key factors on why I believe Decentraland is going to $10. Is it reasonable? Is it possible in a logical way? If we're not looking at the market cap, like, okay, the market cap has to do a 5x to 6x more or less to get to 10, and then even more to make it to $20 per coin. But a 10x would be a it would be a $20 billion market cap to be able to reach $10 or $20. Now, the Metaverse, it's a multi-trillion-dollar market cap, and we're just at the beginning of it. Let's wait. Now, we've seen all the announcements. We've seen Facebook announcing that. We've seen Microsoft buying Activision or Blizzard, one of the two. The one that was doing Call of Duty, I believe it was Activision. Microsoft bought that for $67 billion, something around those lines. So a very big chunk of money thrown into it. And of course, Microsoft is gonna go and build on the Metaverse. Apple, in my opinion, Apple will come out with their coin, will come out with their possibility of a metaverse, will come out with their Silicon Valley metaverse. In my opinion, they have so much money that they can do whatever they want, and the metaverse, they will go and do it. Now, as we've seen, potentially the first one will be Microsoft of the giants to come into the metaverse. Apple usually comes in later, like with all the project, they give it somebody, they say, hey, we're creating this, and people will copy them. Now, Apple will come in and they will go and create something better from what the people have done it at first. We wanted to jump in. They were like, oh, we're going to be the first. Let's jump in. Let's all go in it. And this is what Apple does. It waits. It creates something even better later on when time comes. And also give it a year or two. They will have their coin. They will have their, augmented reality. They will have their metaverse. They will have everything in it. And Decentraland, in my opinion, is going to be a stepping stone for everything. Apple will land in Decentraland. Apple will go and buy in Decentraland. They will go and take action and make their business even more expansive in the Decentraland ecosystem. And I do believe Decentraland, with all the hype that there is around, more than what Sandbox is. Sandbox for me is more like an NFT marketplace. It's more like a kindergarten for NFT. Not in a bad way, absolutely not in a bad way, but Metaverse is more mature. It's a more mature environment, and there is something to it that gives me Metaverse. I'm no financial advisor. This is just my opinion and why Metaverse can reach an all-time high and go even higher and be the #1 Metaverse cryptocurrency in my opinion. But of course, that's only mine. I want to know what you think down below. So let me know down in the comments what you think about Metaverse, whether you think it's gonna go to all-time high, whether you think it's just gonna stay where it is now, or it's gonna go back to previous highs like $5, $4, $6, those previous highs, or if there's any other cryptocurrency or metaverse that you are interested in it. I'm interested in Zilliqa, for example. Zilliqa is a very nice Metropolis, is what they're coming out with, but metaverse, as Metropolis is built in the metaverse, it does look really nice, and there's a lot of opportunity, being the possibility, with the sharding and everything that they got going on Zilliqa, the way that they use and the possibility to have thousands of transactions per second in the Zilliqa ecosystem for me is very important, and it's something that is gonna make the difference. But of course, that's my opinion. You can go and check out the video that I've done on Zilliqa, and I will bring more videos in the future. So with that said, thank you for watching. I will see you all in tomorrow's video. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and talk to you later. Ciao guys.